Hey everyone, we're in Suwannee River State Park today in Florida. It's a little northwest Florida. It's a map of the park. It's about 2.5 hours out of the way of, like, let's use the central point like Universal Studios Orlando, and it's about 3.5 hours south of Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm kind of smack dab in the north middle, right off of I-10. It's another camping adventure. This time it's a first for Mary. I don't think she's ever been camping. So we've got our Gazelle T4 Overland tent set up. We have our picnic table. We have our fire ring and chairs and everything good to go. We've got plenty of trees, and of course we didn't bring the rain this time. It actually just finished raining today, a straight of like 4 or 5 days in a row. So the ground is a little muddy and swampy, but we're gonna deal. Our site does have electric and water and waste, so we're good to go. It's going to be a low tonight of 30 degrees in this area, so we have a little portable heater. If you guys watched my video the last time that I was out camping, we picked up this $15 heater from Lowe's. It worked amazing throughout the night. So, and
it's going to be on my side of the bed, so I'll take all of it.
You can see some of these sites are dirt, and I don't have this tethered to the ground at all, so I don't think it's going to blow away, but we'll see. We can always adjust if needed. And the site next to us has a concrete pad, which is pretty cool, but I'm glad this one has dirt. It's a little bit more comfortable for tents, and there's a mix of campers all around here. We're going to take a look around and enjoy a couple of days out in the woods. Just outside our campground, we have a washroom area here, family bathrooms in the middle, men's room on the left, women's room on the right. I've already been in here, so I know there's nobody else in here, but toilets, nice, sinks, fan, keeping the air circulating. And then in here, 2 standard showers, and an accessible shower here with a seat. This is the family bathroom. Maybe a little shower in there too, but this is probably the best sink that I found for washing dishes if you don't have a trailer. Right near the restrooms, there's also a little campfire area here. Community area, seats all around. Cute little decorations here. Squirrel running in the background. So get out of here. The campsites are kind of close to each other, but it's very quiet so far. Right outside our camping area, there's this whole little area here where you could certainly throw a football or frisbee or things around here too. There's a nice little playground area here. Check out that tree in the background. It's pretty awesome. Picnic tables. And we've got overflow parking over here. And just meander up by the cabin area here too. So here's some outer shots of the cabins. Suwannee River. So if you don't want to rough it, you have different levels here. You can either start at the cabins, work your way to an RV, and then end up in a tent like us and sleep on the floor. Although we upgraded to an air mattress. Check it out. And right next to the cabins is the public boat ramp. Daily limit is 5. And there's the limits on the sizes that you're allowed to keep. So I do have my fishing license, and we've got the kayak, although I'm looking at like other small boats maybe, and we'll get a challenge going at some point this year and stay overnight, and the only thing that we'll be able to eat is whatever we catch. And this is the boat ramp, and I've seen a bunch of videos online with this boat ramp where people are usually able to walk all the way out and around. So this is just a sign of how much water there's been. I know this week there was a river warning of just overflow potential here. And there you go, waters can fluctuate between 20 and 40 feet. So there is a little bit of a flow here. You can see the water coming from here and going down. They don't rent boats or kayaks or anything on site in this park. You can go to a rental place that's about a mile down the road to be able to rent canoes and things like that. Oh, it's a little, a little treacherous here. Look at that. The water's really dark too, so it's not like we go to like these springs where it's crystal clear. And I keep looking up, I see like there's birds' nests. I don't see any bears in the trees, but I do see bear boxes everywhere, so just kind of wondering, what do you run into here? Snakes, bobcats, bears, alligators. Good times, good times. Check it out. These birds are telling us to piss off. Come up to another little field here and a house. This is so nice. Swing overlooking the river, like a little sinkhole area, but there is a cardinal in the trees or in the bushes over there. Just moved into the brush. There's like a little welcome sign here. There's multiple trails here. I think 18 miles in total for trails. It's not as big as some of the other parks we've been to, but there's cool stuff to see along all these trails. Like I want to see that cemetery at some point, and there's a railroad crossing. Oh, look at that. Yes. Look at this. So much to see. Alright, we've come up on some artifacts. Let's see what we've got here. Suwannee River steamboats. All that remains today of these steamboats are rusting iron skeletons of their paddle wheel shafts like this, which powered a small side wheel vessel. Oh, look at this thing. Wow. Mary's powering on without me here. The Earthworks Trail. Civil War.
Oh.
These trenches were built to protect the train bridge that's up ahead. That's where we were standing. There you go. Let's see if we can get to that train bridge. Wow, look at the size of that anthill. They found a little overlook over here. Oh. Oh my.
Damn.
Just bring that grappling hook.
I know.
Ah, the ferry landing. It should be straight up ahead here. Look at this, we got the train track. Got this little overlook here. Another one over there. Well, let's go on the rickety one first.
Of course. I'm just waiting for you to go.
Huh. Well, there's a little bit of a drop, that's for sure. So, over here, you can see how high the water gets. And this is 37 feet up. But you can see down there, it is far less than I think even 10 feet at the bottom. And here's that railroad track, or the bridge. That's really cool. And you get that other overlook over there. Go in a little sturdier overlook here. Get a better look at the train tracks from a distance. Jim Bim was here.
Jim Bim.
Oh, look at this.
That's
Very Walking Dead-like. And I believe this is where two rivers intersect. Both the Suwannee River and I can't remember the name of the other one. It might be the
What's on the map?
Itchy Coochie. That is the Withlacoochee River. I'm not kidding. And that's the Suwannee. And here's a better look at the train tracks. So, very Stand By Me like, if you've seen that movie. This is an active train track. Actually, right over there is another little bridge. I want to try to explore that over the weekend as well. I can't drive. 5. We have about 45 minutes to sundown. Fire going already. Mary's frozen. If you guys have seen in other videos, we're using the good old standby Coleman stove. Getting some veggies going. We got some steak and a bag of potatoes. I'm not going real potatoes. There you go, reconstituted bacon mashed potatoes. Steaks, bacon, firing. Vegetables done, getting cold. There it is. We missed videoing marshmallows, but we're all about the Jiffy Pop. I haven't had this in decades, so why not?
Why not?
It's popping. Oh! Popping fresh. Pop, pop. And it is 6:40 and officially dark. What's the over-under on how much is burnt?
Yeah, I know, really. There we go.
Wait, it looks good.
Yeah, at least the top part.
It doesn't look burnt.
It smells burnt on the bottom.
Hey. And the result?
They're a bit chewy.
Oh no. Let's see how this goes. Look at the sky behind me. The camera's making it look a lot more light than what it is.
Yeah.
It smells like movie theater popcorn.
Very chewy.
I think it tastes great. It's salty too.
Yeah.
It's good. Saturday morning. Heater going strong. A wild berry emerges. It's breakfast time in the city. Look at these squirrels. Zero fear. We're off wandering again this morning. So far, after walking around the campsite, this looks like this is the best site with the most privacy. Number 15 backs up into this awesome woods area, and there's nobody right on top of you. Almost all of the other sites are right next to each other, like you can see. Lots of good woodlands, but some of them are really narrow, like this.
Yeah, this one's tiny.
And others are just right on top of each other. All right, first trail we're gonna hit today, Sandhill Trail. And away we go. Oh, lots of roots. Almost immediately we've come up on this road here, and this is Stagecoach Road. In the 1800s, this was a well-used road connecting the town of Columbus to the outside world. And they let you know the stagecoach etiquette. Chewing tobacco is permitted, but spit with the wind and not against it. Gentlemen must refrain from the use of rough language in the presence of ladies and children. Blankets are provided for your comfort during cold weather. Hogging blankets will not be tolerated. Don't snore loudly or use your fellow passenger's shoulder for a pillow. Forbidden topics of discussion are stagecoach robberies and Indian uprisings. Gents guilty of unchivalrous behavior towards lady passengers will be put off the stage. Just lots of trees. We've come up on a cemetery. It's the town of Columbus, all that remains. Wow, 500 people lived here. Check out this picture. Check it out. And this is crazy. This is the railroad we saw yesterday. And next to it, the state road with that concrete wall that was remaining from the bridge that was there previously. And here's that other bridge that's abandoned that I want to be able to check out. Here's one. That person lived until 1973 from 1884. That's a long time. Back there, someone only lived from 1902 to 1907. And this is obviously a newer stone, but born 1843, died 1890. And Jackson was born in 1823, so looks like he married somebody that was 20 years younger than him. These other graves, born 1881 to 1883. And this was 1896. Died 39 years old. It's weird because people are buried this way and some people are buried that way. And then there's some stones or markers like this that have nothing on them at all. Wow. And this person was aged 2 months and 17 days. And this one died at 33 years old and 14 days, leaving an infant son 7 weeks old. And then again, more markers. No names. I got a little bit of a tribute here. Regina C., daughter of George and Emma Provaldo. And someone's left all these pine cones over here. Thomas Swift, beloved husband of Amanda Swift, 1851 to 1893. There's all these little seashells. I brought the K2 meter here too. And the S-box. See if we see anything. Nothing happening. Anybody want to be seen? Got the S-box on as well. Anybody here with us? Anybody want to say hello? Anybody out there? Anybody? Sarah or Mary? Anybody out there? So we got nothing on the meter or the S-box. And we have picked up things before. I know people are going to watch this video that are probably into camping and thinking that guy is nuts. But we do some paranormal investigations from time to time. And we do pick up things from time to time. But certainly, if there's anything here, we're not finding it. This is what we can expect to find on this trail. Ants, tortoises, squirrels, Sherman's fox squirrel, and woodpeckers. There's a tree down back there. That's where the Blair Witch lives. This tree is not long for the world. We've been walking down Stagecoach Road. We've come up to Lime Sink Youth Camp, aka Camp Blood. Looks like we've reached the youth camp. The two utes. Oh, you can make your way down towards the water here. What's living in that tree? The better question is, where's Yoda's hut?
The sky is amazing. It looks like it's turquoise.
Alright, so this morning we did Sand Hill Trail. We just walked around a little bit more. Now we're going to do Lime Sink into Balanced Rock. Here's Lime Sink Run, also known as Dry Run. Lime Sink Spring, which feeds this, is directly connected to the cathedral Falmouth Lime Sink Run Cave System. Cave divers have explored thousands of feet of water-filled passages. Wow. This is really pretty. And this trail is a little washout. There's still a high river warning here for this area, and this is why. The water is super up here. Water, water everywhere. Check this out. I love when trees are covered like this. It's like they've got a coat on. Isn't that crazy? Like, what's making the water look soapy or sudsy like that? Look at all of that mud. And there's a lot of mud everywhere. Yeah. Especially in my shoes. This trail, very much the opposite of the first one we did today. Very muddy, lots of roots, and more challenging. So this trail on this side is washed out also. I think this is the end of the road for this trail for us because everything is underwater. So, time to navigate the mud and head back. Alright, so we took the van outside the campground for a moment. Yesterday when we were exploring over by the train tracks, which are like over that way, we saw this bridge in the distance. This is Hillman Bridge. This is abandoned, formerly used. You can see where road is closed here. Oh. And there's the train tracks across the way. Adam and Dawn. Oh, that person died smiling.
Give it a peace sign.
And then the newer bridge is over there. I think that's 90. I'm not sure. Alyssa and Dave were here. There is some stuff up the road there that I'm not sure if you can get to if we go across that other bridge, so we'll give it a shot. Don't be trashy. So we crossed the good bridge, and now we're in Ellaville, which is kind of a ghost town with its own little history. And this road is closed up ahead for the other side of the bridge. So straight ahead is the other side of the abandoned bridge that we just crossed. So we're gonna look at parking and check this out. That's a little building there. No trespassing. There's a little sign about Ellaville. And this sign actually has two sides. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. This is the Drew Mansion site. We've got some stone picnic tables. And check this out. Mary's going full Blair Witch over here. This tree is nice. To be honest, it stinks over here for some reason. So there's that abandoned bridge. And the water. We got some picnic tables. I mean, this is a really unique area to come, I guess, if you're looking to have a picnic. There's the bridge. So in this ghost town of Ellaville was the last body found that was from the Ted Bundy murders. And there's really not all that much left over here, that's for sure. It's dinner time in the city. The sun is starting to go down. The fire is coming up. The sun's going down and it's marshmallow time. The firewood that we got at the ranger station must have a lot of moisture in it. Look at what's coming out. Sad. This is exciting. Look at the fire on the grate. It looks like an equalizer. What a mess.
There we go.
It's literally snowing all over the country, and instead of snowballs, we've got marshmallow balls. Let's 6:51. Birds chirping. Mary was sleeping. And what did she say?
There was an alarm going off.
It's birds chirping outside.
Yeah, it was a constant thing. It went ring, 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 you know, what's going on?
Welcome to nature. Sunday morning, and we got everything lined up for breakfast. This garbage firewood did not do the job last night. Campsites are pretty quiet in the morning. These guys never showed up, and I'm guessing it's because it was too Florida cold. But in reality, it was pretty cold. It was just about 30 degrees this morning when we woke up. And these guys never showed up. And this site is really nice. Everybody else, pretty quiet. And we're getting out of here. Everything's all packed up. All right, Suwannee River State Park. We're getting out of here. 2 nights of camping, 3 days of adventure. Nice camping area. Some of the spots, again, right on top of each other. Again, the birds. Natural alarm clock. Mary's not a fan.
No.
And the back is packed to the gills. I am gonna go through our boxes and reduce things for next time out, which hopefully will be somewhat soon. But I think next adventure might involve a hotel room, so Barry might be happy about that. But anyway, we're getting out of here. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. If you're interested in the Florida State Parks, I'll put a link to Florida State Parks below. I believe each of these sites runs about like $22 or $20, somewhere in that range per night, and that included the water and electric and dump. So if you have an RV and you need electric, came in handy for a heater.
Yes.
In any event, treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.